Hey, welcome back to Mrs. B Reads. We are working on Dusty Bowling's great novel, The Canyon's Edge. And this is Twitch. We're on page 245. I fall to the ground. I cover my aching eyes. I don't want to see, but I have to look, need to know. I watch Dad through splayed fingers. So still. I watch Dad, still like death. I open my mouth. But no sound escapes. In a hole, in a canyon wall, I screamed my voice away. I drifted over the side and into the canyon. It drifted over the side and into the canyon, where it might remain forever. I look up to the sky and I see turkey vultures, oh boy, circling above Dad in the same way they've been following me. You know about the turkey vultures, right? You know what they do? They eat carrion. Do you know what carrion is? Dead animals. They are above him, but they haven't yet landed on him, haven't started pecking at him. I drop my hands from my face, jump back to my feet, strain to focus my eyes on Dad. My heart pounds expectantly, and I concentrate all my energy on watching him for any small movement. And then I see it. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Is it real? Am I imagining it? I don't think so because I feel it. That finger twitch vibrates the air in the canyon between us. It sends waves of energy through the atmosphere until they reach my body and infuse it, like a river flooding a dry wash. That's a simile. With the will to go on. The will to do what I know I need to do. Y'all, what do you think she knows she needs to do? What's she gonna do? What would you do if you were her? Dead. Ooh. Ooh, this book is so good. Dead. I stand at the edge of the precipice, threshold, abyss. Go look up all three of those words. There's no way for me to get down. The vertical wall on this side. I gotta back up. There's no way for me to get down the vertical wall on this side. That sounds better. No one climbs down. If I hadn't pushed my rope back into the canyon, I could have tied it to something to lower myself and then climb back up to Dad on the other side. I spot a tree lying on the canyon floor, not far from Dad, an uprooted dead tree, drying for the last 2 days in the hot desert air and cold canyon winds. My eyes move from one side of the canyon to the other, as Dad's words echo in my mind. I think you could jump it. You all, is she gonna do this? Acceptance. Acceptance of self in order to fully heal is necessary. Come on, you know what that is. It's a haiku. Count the syllables. 575. Guilt. It's easy to feel guilty, Eleanor, when you have nothing at all to feel guilty about. Mom and Dad only thought of me. Sophia Moreno must have thought of her boys, though I can never ask her. I only thought of myself. You did nothing wrong. The other people hiding did nothing wrong. Only one person did something wrong. More. I've searched in this desert above myself, beside myself, below myself, to find myself. What have I found? I'm more than what one person did to me. I'm more than this past year. I still have more to do with my life. More that is good, more that is important, more that is worth doing. How can there ever be more if I don't fight for it until the very end? Complicated. I'm scared of doing this. Maybe I'm even crazy for doing this. Crazy like shoving your daughter under a table instead of running away. Crazy like pushing your daughter up a canyon wall instead of running away. Crazy like running at a shooter instead of running away. Who do you think might have done that? Crazy like jumping over a canyon instead of running away. Nightmare rewritten. Booms all around me from the thunder closing in on us from the mountains. Blood covering my hands, my arms, my legs, my head, my father, the canyon. And of course, he is here for this. Who do you think that he is? The beast. My wall is quaking. The bricks shudder and the stones break loose as I let it all crumble to the ground. What I need you to understand here is this is a metaphorical wall. It's a figurative wall. She has not physically built a brick wall here, okay? And now there is nothing between me and the beast. I turn away from the edge of the canyon. He follows closely behind. I leave the edge of the canyon. I'll need the distance. A blur of brown legs. And look, you guys, it's the illustration of the booth in the restaurant. She's not here for this rewrite. Sophia Moreno, just a regular mom with 2 little boys in the booth next to ours. Sophia Moreno, who tackled a shooter intent on killing as many as possible. So what did this mom do? Sophia Moreno, who died while giving her 2 boys, while giving everyone, while giving me a chance, a bigger chance, a moment, a longer moment, to flee, to hide, to act, to survive. He follows. How far do I need? You're strong, Eleanor. Far enough to gather speed. You're resilient. Not so far that I wear myself out. That's not something you're born with. I stop about 100 feet from the canyon. It's something you learn. I crouch down and tighten my bootlaces. You have to believe. I look up at the graying sky. Believe you can succeed. I turn and face the canyon. Believe in yourself. I close my eyes and take a deep breath, slow, steady, controlled, even when it feels hopeless. I open my eyes to see the shadow of the beast creep up beside me, even when you're afraid. I watch as the dark outline of his exoskeleton molts and drops to the ground with a nauseating, crackling, wet crunch, even when you are absolutely terrified. And I know now what is underneath, but it's not who I expected. Don't be defined by your post-traumatic stress. I move my eyes away from the beast's shadow to the canyon in front of me. Be defined by your post-traumatic growth. Don't forget to like and subscribe.